Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer, and I'm just out for a little ride this morning. It's Thursday, and it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's 96 degrees already. So they're talking about 103, 104 again today. I think that high pressure cell is like locked in on us for quite a while. But yeah, this is just a back road up here, and not too far from where I'm staying, my son's place. These are what they call county roads up here. So yeah, there's hundreds of miles of them. You can get almost anywhere you want to go just staying on these things if you know your way around. But yeah, I just thought I'd take a little ride and tell you all a little story. Yeah, I've talked to about 3 of my friends, and since I moved back up here on the phone, and all of them have, when they answered the phone, within the first 30 seconds, they asked me if I'm crazy. So I'm beginning to wonder. They said, "What in the world did you move back up there to Boyd for in the middle of one of the worst heat waves that Texas has seen in a long time?" And I'm like, well, I tell you, I'm beginning to wonder myself, because so next summer I'm going to make an escape, but this summer I'm not going to be able to. Now, the reason, look at these 2 horses. See, they got the right idea. They got us hanging out in the shade. See all the cattle over there under the trees. I like these back roads because I can just stop and video, and very seldom somebody's gonna come up behind you. I'll probably weave around back here and get lost and burn a tank of gas up trying to get out of here. But anyway, back to the story. It's like, well, actually I left when I did because my son and his family were out there for a week, staying up at Davis Mountain State Park, and I figured if we traveled together coming back up here, if one of us had problems, it'd be good to be traveling together. Well, that backfired on me, because the morning we left, I said, I don't tow over about 62, 63. He said, "Oh yeah, Dad, that's about what I stay at." We took off, and I didn't see him again till they stopped for gas in Monahans. He ran off and left me. So if anything would have happened, well, to their trailer, if they would have had a flat or something, I would have come along them. But if I would have had problems, he wouldn't have known. So, and then in Monahans, I said, "What happened to your 62 or 63 mile an hour driving?" "Oh, yeah, I guess I got up a little higher than that, but we'll stay together now." We took off, and it wasn't 10 miles. He was gone again. So anyway, that's that part of it. But that's why I left when I did. And yeah, I got up here in the middle of this heat and the traffic and everything. Of course, the traffic is year-round up here. I knew that coming into it. But yeah. So, but like I say, next summer I'm gonna cut out of here around the first part of June and come back in probably October. I'm heading for the mountains. But yeah, and I've noticed, which is not a big deal, noticed on my channel the views are dropping. They don't have that. I think people really like those the scenery out there in West Texas, but that's the least of my worries, guys. See this over here? That's like, there's a lot of natural gas drilling up here, a whole bunch of it. Those are tanks over there. But yeah, that's the least of my the channel. You know, I don't depend on YouTube for a living, that's for sure, because there's no way. You know, I haven't seen a penny yet, but it's just fun to me. And the thing I like about YouTube is the community. You know, the people that comment, and I mean, I made friends all over that, you know, almost all of them I've never even met. So I met a few that have dropped by to see me. So I'm gonna see these houses here. I'm gonna do a video on this. These two little subdivisions here. I'm gonna do a video on it one of these days, so I won't get into it right now. But yeah, it's pretty interesting story behind that. I'll do that pretty quick. But yeah, I just wanted to get a video out there. And I want to thank, I got a nice gift from my first one on that Venmo account I started, which I really didn't want to do, but I just, something to put a little gas in the tank for these driving videos so I can keep doing them. Wayman Samang, thank you, sir. Sent me a gift to my, you are number one, numero uno, sending me a little gas money. And I certainly appreciate it, and so does my truck. But yeah, these roads curve around. I guess some farmers didn't want to give, you know, up their land for county roads, so they didn't really make them real straight, which this one is a big loop is what this is. Just loops all the way around. But anyway, thank you, Wayman. Appreciate it. Old Rusty calls him beer and bacon. I think he visited Rusty one time and brought him beer and some bacon. So that nickname stuck with him. But all right, guys, yeah, just wanted to take a little ride back here and just trying to figure out if I'm crazy or not. Here's some pretty white-faced Angus. Pretty cattle. I used to rent a house not too far from here. My gosh, that was I rented it, we rented it for a year, and that was a drain. I'm glad I'm out of the house renting game. I mean, I still pay rent on RV lots, but it's way different than trying to rent a house. When you're not happy with something, you can leave. You know, when you're signed to a year lease, you're stuck. I call this road, I used to call it, because this was between the house I rented and my son's place, so I come down it frequently. I used to call this little stretch in here, right up here, Chicken Avenue, because every time you come through here, there'd be chickens crossing the road. So we'd always have to slow down coming through here. This place up here used to have a bunch of Great Pyrenees. You see a lot of those dogs up here, the Great Pyrenees. Some more cattle. That was a longhorn there. Yeah, it's a pretty area back through here. You know, this is Wise County, which is northwest of Fort Worth. Very enjoyable, you know, when it's just not so dadgum hot. Yeah, I had to call Sirius Radio yesterday. I'm thinking about getting rid of that. And I told them that, and they dropped my bill $6. a month. But I think I'm gonna get rid of it totally. But call, and when somebody answers, like when you're calling like that, you know, I always ask them, turn the camera up where they just see something besides your dashboard, geezer. I always ask them where they're from. And for the guy yesterday, I said, "Where are you from, buddy?" I was having trouble understanding him, so I figured he might be over. He said, "Egypt." And I said, "Oh man," I said, I guess it's hot over there, huh?" And he said, "Oh, it's always hot here." So I thought, well, we're lucky. Texas only has heat for about 8 months, and they've probably got it for 13. That's a nice little, looks like he's got some grapes out there. Little grape orchard. But yeah, I'm gonna pull over up here, guys, and shut this video down. But I just wanted to, you know, in the comments down there, you can answer my question. Am I crazy? So, but I do like being around my granddaughters, and you know, you can't put things off. I'll be 72 in September, so you know, you can't say, well, next summer I'll move up there and start seeing their games and things, because you know, tomorrow's a gift. So just if you really want to do something, you better do it. You know, I'm not trying to steal that from Rusty. It's just the dadgum truth. So here's a place for sale. I don't know if it's that house or there's a driveway going back to the back. I can't see the house back there. I imagine the prices on real estate up here are pretty high also. You know, everybody wanting to get out of Fort Worth. Look at all these goats. Let's see if we can see them all laying up under the trees there. I'm gonna stop in this shade, guys, and hope nobody comes up 90 miles an hour behind me. All right, everybody, peace to you. Thank you for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Stick with me. We'll be seeing some neat things. And stay blessed. And stay positive. Thank y'all. Adios, my friends. Bye-bye.